Hello and welcome to Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bienvenidos. Well, con artists are preying on the undocumented as well as the elderly through bogus programs that they promise will save them money. The Citizens Utility Board is out with a few rules that you have to follow when approached by someone trying to sell you on lowering your utility bill. Joining us now is Jim Chilson with the Citizens Utility Board. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
All right. So let's talk about this because as the summer rolls around, that is when you see an increase of these scam artists, as we call them, going out there knocking on people's doors. What do you notice?
Absolutely. The weather's getting warmer. We start hearing reports of people going door to door, asking for certain pieces of information from people, and that can be bad news.
Okay. You say certain pieces of information. What are we talking about? Normally, I would think credit cards.
Yeah, there's a few different ways that this scam plays out. First of all, you can have an alternative electricity supplier, an unregulated company, come to your door and say, listen, we want to make sure that you qualify for this money-saving program. We want to make sure you're not paying this high rate. Can I see your bill? And we just want to verify. It's a big no-no. If you give out your bill or your account number, that person, if they're not honest, they can get that account number and they can sign you up for a service that you don't want, another supplier.
That's a tricky one because it would not sort of enter my head to think that through my account or my bill, they can get so much information.
People say that all the time. I gave my bill over.
Oh,
I thought,
what's the big deal?
Right,
yeah.
But it's a big deal. Don't give out your account number or your bill to just anybody who comes to your door.
Okay. Would they normally come to you asking for Social Security numbers, DOBs? That seems like the typical one that we would normally watch out for.
Exactly, exactly. There's another scam where they might come to your door, they look like a utility worker. They may have the hard hat, they have a clipboard, they have a walkie-talkie, and they'll say, you know, can I get some of your personal information, things like, you know, personal financial information, Social Security number. Big red flag. Don't ever allow that to happen. First of all, you can always ask for an ID. They're supposed to carry a photo ID. Or you can just close the door politely and call up ComEd, the number that's on your bill, and ask, is there a utility worker? Are there utility workers in my neighborhood? The bottom line is utility workers don't go door to door asking for personal or financial information. Never. Yeah. Now there's another scam. You get a call on the phone. Hey, you're billing, you're behind on your bill. We're going to have to shut off your electricity service unless you go out and buy a prepaid credit card. Call us back and give us the PIN number.
It's unbelievable, you know?
What's so gross about this is they prey on people's absolute fear of losing a service they can't do without, or they prey on people's trust of utility workers. And so don't ever, if you get a call like that, a company doesn't initiate call like that, won't ask for personal or account information over the phone. And
the thing is that you notice that they target some of these minority communities. Maybe the person, it's an area where maybe people wouldn't speak the language as well. And so that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's just despicable. They'll either seniors who are really worried about keeping, you know, up to date on their bills, or you know, the Spanish-speaking community who there might be a language barrier, or there's a concern about keeping up to date on their bills. And they'll take advantage of that, which is just, you know, it's what makes it so despicable. But we have seen reports of this crime, of this scam, statewide. In fact, it's been across the country. Nightline just had a special about it. They called it a crime wave. So just be very careful. Anybody comes knocking at your door, be very careful if they want any type of personal information.
Or don't open the door.
Exactly.
Right?
Don't open the door. You don't have to give it out.
Don't make eye contact. Okay. And I know that these guys have become so sophisticated. They've got IDs that they've put together that look so much like the real thing, right? So how do you tell them apart?
Well, you know, ComEd likes to say, and the other utilities like to say, when in doubt, check it out. You know, again, close the door or don't even open it. You can call the utility company and don't call any number they give you. Look at your bill, call the number on your bill and say, do you have utility workers, you know, in our neighborhood? But again, anybody who's asking strange questions, asking to see your bill or your account number or your Social Security number, big red flag.
Okay. All right, and you're on alert, obviously, with this, with the Citizens Utility Board, so we thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and if people want to get more information about some of the things that are happening, you can always, or if you want to report something that happened to you in your neighborhood, you can call the Illinois Attorney General's office, 800-386-5438. IllinoisAttorneyGeneral.gov is a website. Again, you can report it there. You can always reach out to Jim over at the Citizens Utility Board.
That's right.
Okay.